8 is Saturn. Most people are always scared of using number 8, or they're always scared of Saturn. The moment an astrologer says you have Saturn Dasha, people are already gone, because they think Saturn is a bad planet. In fact, it is not. It is one of the best planets that can help you overcome every situation. See, Saturn is basically a judge. Saturn delivers judgment based on what you have done. That is why Saturn is a karmic planet. But the first thing that should come to your mind when we talk about Saturn is focus. If somebody is not able to focus, there is an issue with Saturn in their chart. Okay, there is a big difference between attention and focus. Okay? Being attentive is different from being focused. So in this case, we are referring to focus. And Saturn also represents hard work. As I said earlier, it represents, Saturn is a judge. So, and the reason people don't like Saturn is because Saturn will not care. If it has to punish, it will punish, no matter who it is. Okay, so it's like, you jump the red signal and then you blame the cop for it. When the cop issues the ticket, you blame the cop. Practically speaking, that is what happens, right? You don't want that. So Saturn is the judge. So you will get the ticket, you need to pay for it. Simple. So you've done something wrong, pay for it and move on. So that is Saturn. If you have done good karma, it will give you good results. If you have done bad karma, it will give you negative results. People generally use the word karma in a very negative fashion. It's not negative. Even in karma, there are two types, good and bad. So depending on what you have done, Saturn gives you the results. And it's not like I have done something good, I have done something bad, so now it will get equated or nullified. No such thing. Good will give you good results, bad you have to pay for it, no matter what. Okay, that is Saturn. Okay, Saturn is also about discipline. If you see somebody really focused, really disciplined, somewhere you will find that Saturn is very positive for them. It's working out very positive for them. And Saturn also makes a person responsible. How and why we will see later, but it talks about responsibility, because Saturn is a karmic planet. When we spoke about Jupiter, we said it's a dharmic planet. Here it is karma, there it is dharma. Okay. When we talk about Vastu, in terms of Vastu, Saturn represents any kind of storage. It could be your almirah, it could be your table which you dump stuff and you kept it aside, or it could be even your water tank. We'll see that later, but water tank is also used for storage, right? Any kind of storage comes under the domain of Saturn. And Saturn also represents old, antique, all of that comes under Saturn. That's why old people are represented by Saturn. And Saturn also represents our domestic help, servants, as we call them. All these things come under Saturn. And unfortunately, even a thief is represented by Saturn. Okay, and junkyard, drainage systems, they come under Saturn. Saturn is also, you will find a lot of similarities between Saturn and Rahu. As I said earlier, Rahu represents dirt. Okay, Saturn also more or less represents dirt, but in a different way. It is more of, unorganized things also come under Saturn, junkyard, for example, and drainage systems. Even slaughterhouses come under Saturn. And the beautiful part of Saturn is it represents Vastu and construction. Now I forgot to tell you, okay, we still haven't come to Mars. So when I come to Mars, I will tell you. But Saturn is anything where you construct. You may have a piece of land, but when you start constructing, that becomes Saturn. Construction is represented by Saturn. Okay. Saturn is number 8 and color is black. Dasha period is 19 years.